So we're here at Quarram Nature Reserve, and it is late May, and about a week ago this country was lit up in a prescribed burn, and you can see behind me how severe that burn obviously was. That burn was conducted after one of the driest summers and autumns on record, so I have no doubt that once the fire was put into this country, it just took off at a rate of knots in a completely uncontrolled fashion. What's happening here is we're in an area that's about half a kilometre long, or at least that, and there's a whole layer of duff or organic material that is still burning, still smouldering away, because it's the substrate of what was a heathland or wetland area. And we can see there's even areas that are still flaming, just small little flames, but we don't know how long this is going to continue to burn. But what's happening is there are areas where pre-existing plants, including Xanthorrhoea and Banksia, all their root systems are completely being burnt out. So those plants will not be resprouting. And that's really concerning when you think about the loss that we're suffering through biodiversity loss after this extremely dry summer and autumn that we've just had. And who knows what the next summer and autumn are going to be. We don't even know if we're going to get decent rains over winter. So when you add up the losses of the roots that are still burning out now, a week later, plants that are going to be killed forever, and then the losses from the dry and the stress that the plants have been under from that dry, and then a complete unknown going forward. And one of the concerns we have is the degree of vegetation that's been burnt and lost. And what you can see behind me here is one of the sand dunes. There are many of these along this coastal strip. And this particular sand dune is starting to show some of the effects of erosion, which is what's going to happen once you lose the plants that are there growing and holding the dune together. A bit further along to the west, and all of the dunes behind me, as we've traversed across from east to west, are all denuded like you see here. And what we're seeing in some places is sand exposed and then washing down the hill because we've had some heavy rain in the last couple of weeks, and this is washing down to a bit of a depression below us here, and within that depression are some of the grasses that are quite special to this area.